Didn't bring the cameras because I was just needing to get out of the house immediately. And I'm going to do some jobs. And I didn't think I was going to film very much, so I thought, let's just crack on. Because it's boiling. And I'm starving. But I thought I'd just give you this little clip of me eating a rock melon. Ice cream for breakfast. Yeah. It's a hot girl summer. And we're in the playground where the last time I was here, literally, I cried. I was really pregnant with this sleeping goddess of a baby. She wouldn't sleep in the house because she had nowhere comfortable, so I'm so glad I brought the pram. She just fell asleep. There's a light breeze, eating fucking ice cream. And I feel like maybe this was a good choice. I was getting a bit worried that I'd just, made a bad choice by coming here by myself. Oh. Garbage truck. Anyway. I was going to talk, but it keeps waking baby up. So, next time. I'm going to quickly get ready, which in this heat is just going to be some sunscreen. And baby is playing on the floor because she just woke up. This sunscreen is all over the internet. And always has been for being a really good sunscreen in Japan. We are just going to go to some air conditioning because I was going to go to Nara, but it's up to 36 and I don't want to be pushing the pram in the heat. I learned that yesterday after walking like 20 minutes there and back in 2 separate directions to buy things like fans and clothes that we needed and nappies and stuff like that. Even though I went not in the middle of the day, we were still walking in what feels like 35 or something, and we both just got smashed and it got to like 6 p.m. and I thought I was going to lose consciousness just from like breastfeeding, carrying her, sweating like a nutbag. So while she's happy for like 20 seconds, I'm going to quickly whip around and do a few things before we have to get out. Like soak the shitty clothes from the plane in a bucket because I don't want to go to the laundromat today, so if I just soak them. We've already got laundry powder and stuff, which is kind of cool. All the things that we set up before I'm pretty stoked about. I do need like a bit more baby specific stuff, but I just went down to Daiso, and that's what I love about Japan. I paid 3 times as much in Australia. Just got like pram clips and baby stuff, and it's a pretty good time. So far there's been some extreme highs and extreme lows. I think I feel like a lot of emotions, especially doing this on my own, but I've been practicing like being brave and talking to people. I'm looking over there because she's looking at me. Hello. Talking to people in interactions like at the supermarket. Obviously I have to, you can't just walk up and like be an android, but even though I'd done this in the past, like at least 80% of the interactions when I was with Aaron, I would just like hide behind him and he'd do all the talking. And now I have to do it all by myself, and that's fine. I've been practicing my Japanese, but I still feel dumb, and especially with a bit of like postpartum brain. Anyway, I'm gonna finish getting ready and get out of this heat because I can feel the sweat dripping down my back because we have one fan and it's on the baby at the moment because obviously, and also babies can't regulate their temperature, so it's been a bit gnarly. We're gonna go into the air conditioning, and I'll check in with you later. This little one for Rumi to come and play on. They have upgraded this whole part of the shopping centre, and the boys have not seen this yet. It's next level. Baby's really upset, so I have to keep moving. It's a bit shaky. Unreal. There are these little stations where the kids can come and try out the different train sets. It's insane. We have reached the ultimate Hayabusa section. Should we get Hayabusa stuff for Rumi? You're a little bit cranky. You want to fall asleep, but there's too much going on. We tried to have a nap. I tried to feed her and she just... It was not a vibe. What about this one? I know. You just want to chomp. You just want to chomp. You can keep chomping that one if that's what you like. She just wants to chomp. Anyway, I have just found the train section. Look at that. You get like a little conductor outfit. Use Super Express magic. Just extreme train merch. Just absolute toy heaven. Look at the quality of that. Fire department crane, fire truck, ambulance, policey car, buses, motorbike. Rumi wants me to get him a toy and I don't even know where to start. He actually has this truck already from the op shop. Very similar, but doesn't have an attached forklift. Where to begin? We have a miniature version of this and one of those in Australia and a tiny one in Japan. Toy heaven. Oh, look at that turquoise excavator. I mean, get out of town. I think this is like a display for a kid's workshop. Tonamanchi Museum. And then they just display all the kids' work. Isn't that beautiful? It's 5 o'clock in the morning and this mad dog has decided it's time to do crawling practice. Crazy. Acting innocent now, but you're crawling all over the bed, aren't you? Scratching the walls. So I'm going to take both lenses with me today. And then I figured because it's going to be lots of like big wide angle stuff, I'll mostly just stay on the silver lens for the day. I can't see me doing much like photography and portraiture just based on like it's maybe when she falls asleep, but it's kind of hard work juggling everything. What are you doing, Cheeky Chops? You want to show me your crawling? You're all better. Is that what he said? Oh, you're such a good daddy. What a lucky bubba. Look what I'm doing. Cleaning it. Good job, me. What are you doing? Cheeky, cheeky. I already took a bite. impatient. This is delicious. We're going to Nara today, and baby is in the next room munging on some Duplo. She's staring at me now because I'm talking and she doesn't know if I'm talking to her or not. Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Nara just for the day, just for a few hours, because I really want to get some shaved ice. No, I just want to do a little trip out of the city. And it's like relatively easy for us to get to. And it's beautiful and it'd be something nice to do. I don't have huge plans because going into it with a baby, having huge plans doesn't really set you up for success. I have been noticing that I'm getting a little bit better at remembering to charge things and pack things in terms of like filming, which I'm just like not really very involved with when we normally make videos. It's kind of like Aaron does tech and I do kids. And at the moment I'm doing tech and kid, but it's half the amount of kids. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit better at figuring out how to use stuff and setting up shots. And I mean, actually, to be fair, a lot of the stuff I've filmed so far, like, please don't judge me. I'm like doing my best and it's difficult with her. Pretty challenging at times. Neither of my bank cards are working to withdraw cash, which is pretty annoying. I've been trying to troubleshoot that. Otherwise I'm just gonna be running on the last like 6,000 yen? Yeah, 6,000 yen and just like paying for everything with card where I can. That's made me a bit nervous, but I've only got like 2 days left and I've been paying mostly with card with everything with the Revolut card, but that was a bit of a hiccup. There's been hiccups, but I think we're actually coping pretty well. Also, I got this for Rumi. It's absolutely sick. So Rumi's obsessed with fire trucks and he's also obsessed with Cars the movie. So for there to be a Cars the movie collaboration with the fire department emergency support team crossed with Cars the movie is like, I stumbled upon this and this was just like, I'm glad I just leapt on it because I'd be really mad if I didn't get it. Ultimate collab. So basically I'm not bringing any clothes home and this is going to probably be my entire carry-on. Oh.
After leaving Yama. The next stop is Nara, station number 236.
This restaurant up here, just at a terrible zone, is the first place that Aaron and I ever ate in Nara. It's still there, so that's fun. It's 10:30 in the morning and it is just like not busy at all, at least in this part of town. Pretty quiet shop then, guy. I know. I'm gonna eat it. ください。ありがとうございます。見上げてご覧いただきます。業々白くなりゆく山。
雨など降るも昔虫の音などはた言うべきにあらず
Stunning. I just went into a bougie kakigori store and it was fantastic. Look at that shopping guy. I know it's not the main drag, maybe that's part of it. But it's so beautiful. I just saw a dude come out of this anime and hobby store with an enormous bag of trains in a plastic bag. So let's just remember where that is. I don't think I'm going to go in there just because baby is actually settled, and if I take her out of the pram I will not be able to get her back in the pram. This is Camilla and Charles. I was like, who did these plates? That's hilarious. That is the king, the currently reigning king's handwriting. It's like, buddy, not good. This is a lovely, relaxing, air-conditioned, beautiful museum. Look at all the different brush types. This might be where you're at. These beautiful old stamps. This is like a timber carving stamp. You can see the stamp here, which looks stunning. All these really intricate carvings. You can see this stamp, and then you can see the beautiful print. There's a little story here on like lacquer, I think. I'm gonna be a handicrafts gal. Hello. Yeah. Still not that busy.
This is the Yamatoji Rapid Service, Osaka. We will be... There are large gaps between the platform and the train in some places.
She's just trying so hard to crawl, and actually, like, she sort of is. You need to be a potato a bit longer, please. No? And she keeps getting herself stuck behind, like, underneath that lounge. And like, no, my fire truck. Why do I keep going backwards? What do you want to do? You want to go forward? I've had a wonderful time, but I think I'm ready to be back with Rumi and Aaron and the big kids. It's fun going on holidays, but it's also kind of weird to go on holidays without everyone. It doesn't feel that right. Anyway, it's been a lovely bit of quiet time and bonding time for baby and I, so have you had a good time? Yeah? Yeah, there's a cool book. That's apples. Yesterday we went to Nara and like I filmed a fair bit of stuff. But also then I think I just kind of get to a point in the day where like she's getting hot and tired and I get hot and tired and then I'm not very good at like wrapping it up, or I just kind of realized that I've stopped filming for the day. I think when I reached my threshold of like stuff to do, so you know, sorry about the abrupt ending. But I will show you. Isn't that cool? We've got some Duplo. Second Street toys for kids. Like, come on. So when we came here when Rumi was 5 months old, we went to this old town inside down here, can't remember off the top of my head, and we bought Rumi a little baby spoon like this at the same age, and then I saw these with little animals on them. This has got a bear on it. Note that it has a bear on it. I'm an idiot. I'm saying to the lady, like in my head, I kept saying kuruma, which is car, because I'm retarded, instead of kuma. There is kuma. And I'm over here thinking, like, yeah, I know the right word. I did not. And then to the point where I was like, kuruma. And so she's pointing at the section of spoons that have cars and trains on them. And I'm like, oh, that's nice that you're showing cars and trains. Still, light bulb hasn't gone off that I'm saying the wrong word. But you know what? It's learning. So now I don't think I'm going to forget the word for either car and bear. And this is how I learn. And I'm no longer embarrassed about that anymore. Well, up until this trip, I was just like, I have all this shame about not saying the right word and looking like an idiot. I've lost that shame. And so that's cool. But yeah, and so then also for free she like wrote York's name on it. So there you go. You've got a little bear. And then it's got her name on it. How cute's that? And then also, because we now have a house, hooray, that we can fill with ceramics, I got a mug. I got our first mug. Because I want to get things from little shops, you know what I mean? We want a mismatched collection so that we can have one of all the different types. And this is Aaron's favourite colour. So, reveal. And it's got a good size handle for him, I think. And I think it's beautiful. Can you see this? I like the difference of the stain on the outside, and then it's got this gorgeous green. She called out to me, this mug. Look at the grooves. Like, it's almost got these grooves where you put your fingers if you hold it like this on a cold day. To a lady, and she actually spoke a bit of English, so there's this point where you're starting to speak Japanese, and then they could speak English, and then all of a sudden you're speaking English, and I was like, cool me, whatever, my brain's tired anyway. Because I was asking if I could pick it up or feel it. She's like, yeah, because they all have different, you need to feel how it feels in your hand. And I picked up a few other mugs, and this one spoke to me. And I can absolutely see myself drinking my drip coffee in this. And then she asked me if she was one. And I was like, yeah. Go Kagets, 5 months old. And she was like, what was that? Oki Akuchan. She's big compared to a Japanese baby of that size. She was a little bit stunned. So all in all, it was a lovely craft day, and I saw so many ceramic stores that I would absolutely just go gangbusters. Both ones that I can afford, both ones that I could not afford. And I had to just like peer longingly through the window thinking to myself, if only I was a squillionaire. If you want a day that's not just looking at deer, that's an option too. Yeah, we've got today and tomorrow. Will I go to the night market? Very depending on whether I can get any cash out. That whole thing has been a drama that is actually quite annoying and scary that I don't really feel like talking about. Baba, look up. Oh, you want your spoon? Should we let her open it? Oh, good idea. It is a spoon. No. So yeah. So this much food, beef, 2 like peaches, ice cream, yogurt milk maybe, 2 sweet treats, some cheese, onigiri, coffees, drink, lollies. Oh, Baba. Is essentially $27, 2,700 yen at the Sunday. That's nuts. In a bit of strife. Not major league strife, but enough strife that I'm a bit annoyed about it. But firstly, these little friend ice creams, they come like this. Little bits, and then you just ring pull them. Are adorable. I have been on every Reddit forum. I have been on both my bank's web pages, app, talk chat, bullshit. And neither of my bank cards are working for me to withdraw cash. So I just thought I'd just buy myself a commiseration banquet that only cost me $27 and just do that instead. Maybe I'll do my first face mask or something. I don't know. Hang out at home, which is delightful, and it is why I came here, to have a break. So I just got to embrace that. There's just too much in me that wants to always be doing stuff. I just need to turn that voice down. I will be back in like 7 weeks. Like, get over yourself, queen. It's fine. Otherwise, we're having a great time. I love Sundi. You can get this blend coffee. This was 40 cents. I'm pretty sure it was 39 cents. I bought one out of a vending machine at my workplace on night duty. It's a lush treat because, like, it's rough being awake at night in the situations that we're in, working. $5.50. $5.50. So essentially 10 times as much. And now obviously that's in a vending machine, but even at the shops, they're about $5. So $5 to 59 yen, so 60 something cents, 60 and a bit cents. Like, come on, 10 times. It's 10 times, isn't it? Really? What the hell? So I take those Australian dollars here and not feel ripped off in everything that I do. And then I just have this delight. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm grateful. I'm having a great week. It's nearly time to wrap it up and go home. And that's okay too, because I miss everybody. And baby's having a good time. She's getting her skills up. She's having a lot of good floor play time. And going on lots of adventures. Baby's asleep in the next room. That's really nice. I think that's my phone ringing. Yuzu and white chocolate. Sorry. And I haven't been on the snack hunt this trip as much as I normally am. Don't know why. I've gotten some good snacks, but I haven't been like, where's my thing? And yet I've stumbled upon much more yuzu, so I'm thinking it's a seasonal thing, which makes sense, obviously. But I just mean, like, I'd always wanted more like yuzu ice related stuff, and here I am. Alright, I just smashed that yuzu and white chocolate ice cream because it's 30 plus already and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning and it was gonna melt. And all I can say is the ice cream flavours here, they don't make up for the humidity, but they're boss. So, like, I think we already knew that, but I hadn't really experienced it. Actually, I have, but anyway, maybe I'm just, I don't know what I'm talking about. Dutch angle. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just in the process now of, like, packing this all down, sorting some rubbish related stuff, which is always stressful, and then, like, packing and tidying the house. I can't really bother doing anything else today because it's hot. This is to you, Arri. I just want to say thank you very, very much for giving me this opportunity. It's been incredible. And I feel like I've grown a lot and I'm going to actually be more helpful with some of this filming related stuff in the future. Please don't be disappointed in the things that I have filmed. I genuinely tried when I could, and I know they're not amazing, and I'm practicing and I'll get better for the next trip. So apologies in advance for that. And to make it up to you is your cute baby. Nanny. Coming home to see you in 24 hours. Less than. Love you, Daddy. Miss you. The train. I miss you so much. I missed you 100 million minutes. No, your sister didn't.
Forgot how heavy he is.
I got you something different.
Wow.
You see who that is?
Why made it that?
It's Fire Mac. It's Mac truck with Japanese rescue. Do you want me to get it out?
Yeah.
So it's a like a tow truck, rescue truck. See, it's Mac, except he's the Japanese Fire Rescue Emergency Department. Is that amazing? We've got to put your stickers on it. You want to open it?
Good, Baba. Wow.
Do you know who they are? This.
Cars car.
Who's this?
Mira.
It's Fire Truck Meter.
Look.
And that's a little ambulance. Fire truck ambulance.
I want to open it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. Kids love them one piece.
I want another one.
That's it, buddy. That's all the toys. But you can get all your other cars that go with it.
Never works. It's never right the second time.
Why is your eyebrows so pink?
Never works.